grew up in Chicago, Windy City Gym. And that's where I got my first real taste of bluegrass and hillbilly music. The old National Barn Dance, which was actually started before the Grand Ole Opry, and the old Judge George Hay hosted that show before he went to Nashville and did the Grand Ole Opry. And there were, all the hillbillies moved up to Chicago during the Second World War, for the jobs. And so consequently, there were a couple of good stations like WJJD that would play Cajun music, they'd play hillbilly music, bluegrass. And in those days, bluegrass and country music were all part of the same genre, so to speak. There was a folk festival, and Bill Monroe and Ike Everly and a whole bunch of people, the Balfour brothers, were all on the show. So I was taking pictures of them, and then I stopped in Nashville on the way back and started shooting the Grand Ole Opry, and shot a little bit on the Johnny Cash show, and tried to make a living there. But Nashville was tough for a photographer in those days. Every night after the Opry, Lester Flatt's band, Josh, Jake, Paul, and Roland and we would all go out, to a bar and play music afterwards, and after the Opry, and I just started playing along with them, and it was basically my singing, not my guitar playing, that got me into the bluegrass. And then I, one night, alone in the basement of the Anchor Motel, I wrote a song. I can't remember what the song was. It started out, I'm tired of singing other people's songs and stealing love and happiness from other people's homes, living on the highway in a dirty yellow truck, hoping every new town will be a change of luck. That's the first verse of the song. I wrote that, and then I started writing, and I came back to California, and by that time I had written a few songs. And it was only by writing that I felt like I had a right to play music, I wanted to put something back into the well. So I was writing songs, and living in California, I was living with a bunch of bluegrass people. Pat Enright and the Styx River Ferry, Bob Fowler, Ingrid Fowler, Ed Dye, a whole bunch of us, and David Grisman was there, High Country was there. And so I started sitting in with bands, and then eventually I formed my own band.
It's a cannonball, you'll come around the mountainside, it's a